Yes, what's going on, guys? We're back again with yet another video. Boy, do I have one for you today. If you click on the title, you already know what's going down. I walked on fire at the Unleash the Power Within event in Newark while on cancer treatment. I'm not trying to flex or anything, it's just a catchy title, and it does genuinely relate to it because it's significant that I did this while undergoing that. So, for those of you guys who don't know who Tony Robbins is, he is the self-proclaimed master of self-help. He's the original self-help guy. I didn't really know about him, which is weird. I knew his name, but I never really knew about him that much. Even back in the day when I used to make all those self-help videos. But I have to say, he definitely basically invented it. I mean, so many people look up to him. He's a celebrity. He's really talked to every major celebrity, and like at least a lot of them. He coached Conor McGregor, he coached Oprah, and a bunch of other people that just too many to name. But the event started on Wednesday night. Actually, it started on Thursday morning, but I got to Newark on Wednesday night. I went out to dinner. First of all, I have to give a huge shout out to Covenant Technologies. I'm going to put their logo right here. If you guys want to go follow them, go ahead. Great company focused on finding talent in the field of cybersecurity. They've been absolutely popping off lately. The founder, Casey Marquette, is someone who I immensely look up to. And I met him about 6 months ago, maybe more, in April at a conference at school, and I talked to him, and listen, I literally talked to him for 5-10 minutes, introduced myself to him, and boom, I'm invited to a Unleash the Power Within event. Tickets are like $1,000. He paid for my hotel and everything. So let's get into the major things that happened at the Tony Robbins event. I plan to make a few videos about the Tony Robbins event just because of how impactful it was to me in ways that I really didn't expect. So the first thing that Tony had us do was on the first day of the event, he had us walk on literal fire. I'm going to put the video right here on screen right now just so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So that is literally me walking on fire. But before that moment, the moments leading up to that moment, he basically brainwashed us into thinking that we can do it. That's basically what he did that entire day. Basically what he did was he made us wait so long to do the firewalk. We got into the arena around 10 a.m. and we did the firewalk around 12:45 in the morning. So we did it almost 14 hours after we entered the arena. Actually, I believe that's over 14 because 12 hours would be 10 p.m. Yeah. So over 14 hours after we entered the arena on very little food, very little sleep, very little water, because we were sitting inside the Prudential Center on the benches. So like we weren't really able to just run out and grab food, especially on the first day. And he made us really like deep down want to get it over with so bad that by the time we actually got to the point of us having to do it, we were so over it that we just went and did it. So that's the first thing he did. The second thing he did before having us walk on fire was that he told us to focus on the moments after we do it instead of the moments before. If you focus on what happens after you overcome the fear instead of the fear itself, it rewires your brain into believing that this event is a good thing and will grant you many good feelings instead of focusing on the negative of, oh my god, I'm so scared to burn my feet, etc., etc. And those who really embraced this ideology passed through the firewalk with ease. The other thing that he did was he scared us first. He showed us a huge fire pit that was like 1.5 feet tall that we were gonna have to walk on, but it ended up being a flat bed of coals, completely flat to the ground, and it really wasn't that big of a deal. In the moment that I got up there, I wasn't even that scared because I already walked barefoot from the stadium to the firewalk pit, which was like a 10-minute walk barefoot in the freezing cold. It was freezing that night. Thursday night it was like 30 degrees, 37 degrees, or something like that. So we were already in such a state of discomfort and like just an F it all state that once I got up to that front part where I had to do the actual firewalk, I just went and did it. I mean, I sped walked it. I basically sprinted it. But I was definitely worried that with my cerebral palsy it would affect it and I would literally burn myself. But that didn't happen. A lot of people did burn themselves who were on my trip, but I didn't. Or in my group, rather. I wouldn't really consider it a trip. But yeah, so that was the firewalk. Absolutely life-changing experience, honestly. At least right now it is. Maybe in a few months it'll fade out, but it'll always be something that I can say I did. And I think it's really, really cool. I honestly do. Doing stuff like that is just so impactful to your psyche and the way your mind works, because it really shows you that the things that you do on a daily basis are nothing compared to the things that you could be doing to really psych your body up. And that's really what this cancer journey has been about too. I mean, it put everything into perspective, how easy I had it before and how easy I'll have it directly after this is over. It just really grounds you whenever you go through a crazy hard experience. Obviously, the cancer journey was 1,000,000 times harder than this firewalk, which was about 20 minutes of time. You know, that's nothing. But it serves the same purpose, that hardship can only make you stronger, and whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's one of my favorite mottos. So that was the firewalk. Amazing experience. That was the first day. Now on the third day we did another thing that was incredibly impactful, where we basically, Tony put us into a state of intense anxiety and worry. He made us think about all the ways which we are imperfect, find all our, like, I forgot the exact word he used, but there was a word. It was like our limiting beliefs, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what he was going by. So he had us write down all our limiting beliefs. So one of mine was that the people around me will not be okay with decisions I make. That was one that came to mind. I don't know exactly how true it is because, you know, in the heat of the moment you kind of have to think of something. That's the only thing I can think of. But I discovered that I really don't have many limiting beliefs, and I think it's because of the year I just had. So it made me kind of feel grateful for what I went through because of how hard it was and how much it changed me as a person, made me more confident, etc. As I'm basically at the end of it now. I have 4 more days of radiation left. We're done. So it's incredible. It's an incredible flex to be able to say that I beat cancer. And throughout the whole experience, when everyone was like screaming and crying about how much they want to change, I was just chilling there on the bench because I was like, dude, like, I'm proud of the guy I am today. So that was actually a really positive experience for me. Some people had a really tough time with that one. But yeah, those were the main 2 things about the Tony Robbins event. The 2 main experiences. Those were the 2. I also have on my phone a notepad of like a bajillion things that I wrote down during the event that Tony said that I'm gonna make a whole video of shortly. That'll probably be my next video because I really want to get all this stuff out there right now before I forget all about it, because that's not gonna be good. It's better to document it right away than to just leave it to chance. And yeah, incredible experience. Happy to be home though. Ready to get back to my life. And with all that being said, thanks for watching. Take care. More to come. And I'll see you all soon. Peace.